for 1,000 crowns. As thou sayest, charge my brother on his blessing to breed me well. There begins my sadness. For my part, it keeps me rustically at home, or to speak more properly, stays me here at home unkept. For call you that keeping for a gentleman of my birth that differs not from the storming of an ox? His horses are bred better. This is it, Wilson. The spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. I will no longer endure it! Though as yet I know no wise remedy how to resolve.
Orlando! Oh, it is me, Wilson! Orlando! Oh, yonder comes your brother, my master!
Go apart, Wilson, and thou shalt see how he will shake me up. Well, sir, what make you here? Nothing. I'm not taught to make anything. What mar you then, sir? Marry, sir, I'm helping you to mar that which God has made, a poor, unworthy brother of yours, with idleness.
Marry, sir, you better employ, and be not a while.
Shall I keep your alternate husks with them, or prodigal portion of my spent that I should come to such penury?
Know you where you are, sir?
Aye, very well, sir, here in your orchard.
Know you before whom, sir?
Aye, present here before so knows me. I know you are my elder brother, and in the gentle condition of blood, you should so know me. Courtesy of nations allows you my better, in that you are the firstborn. But that same tradition takes not away my blood, were there 20 brothers betwixt us. I have as much of my father in me as you.
What, boy?
Come, you are too young.
Off of me! Get your hands off of me! I am no man. I am the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boyce, and he is thrice ability as such a father begot him. Wert thou not my brother?
I would not take my hand from this throat.
Till this other had pulled out my tongue for saying so.
Oh, sweet masters! Oh, please stop fighting! Oh, it makes me so sad to see you fight like this!
Let me go, I say!
I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to grant me good education. You have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding from me all gentlemanlike qualities. The spirit of my father grows strong within me, and I will no longer endure it. Therefore, grant me such exercises as may become a gentleman. Give me the poor lottery my father left me by testament. With that, I'll go and buy my fortune.
And what wilt thou do? Beg when that is spent? Well, sir, get you in. I will no longer be bothered with you. You shall have some part of your will. I pray you leave me.
I'll no further offend you that becomes me for my good. Let's go, Wilson.
Get you gone, you stupid ball! Begin you to grow upon me, I will physic your greatness, and give yet no 1,000 crowns neither.
Good morning to your worship.
Good morning, Sir Charles. What's the new news at the new court?
There's no news at the court, sir, but the old news that the old duke is banished by her younger brother, the new duke.
Can you tell me if Rosalind, the duke's daughter, was banished with her mother?
Oh no, sir, for his daughter, her cousin, so loves her.
Where will the other live?
They say she is already in the forest of Arden, and many merry men with her.
What? You wrestled before the new duke tomorrow.
Marry I do, sir, and I came to acquaint you with the matter. I've given sir secretly to understand that your brother Orlando had the disposition to come disguised against me to try and fall. Your brother is but young and tender, and for your love, I would loathe to foil him. But as I must, honor my own honor, if he come in. Therefore, out of my love for you, I came hither to acquaint you with all.
I thank thee for thy love to me, which thou shalt find I will most kindly requite. I had noticed my brother's purpose herein, and I have by underhand means to try to dissuade him from it, but he is resolute. I tell thee, Charles, it is the most stubbornest fellow of France, full of ambition, and the emulator of every man's good part. Secret see an end to him, for my soul, yet I know not why, hates nothing more than he. This wrestler shall clear all, nothing left but that I kindle the boy thither, which now will go about.
Unless you could teach me to forget my vanished mother, you must not learn me how to remember any extraordinary pleasure.
Sweet Rose, dear Rose, be merry.
From henceforth I will, and devise sport. What shall be my sport then?
Let us sit and mock the good housewife Fortune from her wheel, that her gifts may henceforth be bestowed equally.
I would I could do so for her benefits, seem mightily misplaced, and the bountiful blind woman doth most mistake in her gifts to women.
'Tis true, though she makes fair, she scarce makes honest. And though she makes honest, she makes very ill favor.
Yet now thou goest from Fortune's office stations. Fortune reigns in gifts of the world, not in the lineaments of nature.
Madam! You must come away to your father.
And were you made the messenger?
Oh, by mine honor, no, but I was bidden
Where heard you that oath?
Oh, of a certain knight that swore by his honor that they were good pancakes. And swore by his honor that the mustard was not. Now I'll stand to it that the pancakes were not and the mustard was good, and yet was not that night forsworn.
I'll prove you that in the great heat of your knowledge.
Stand you both forth now! Stroke your chins, and swear by your beards that I am an ape.
By our beards if we hadn't that much.
Ah, by my neighbor, if I had it, then I were. For if you swear by that is not, then you are not forsworn. No more was that knight swearing by his honor. For he never had any, or if he did, he swore all the way before he ever saw those pancakes. Or that mustard.
Prithee, who's it thou meanest?
Ah, one that old Friedrich, your father loves.
My father's love is enough to honor him, enough! Speak no more of him, but with protestation one of these days.
All the more pity that fools may not speak wisely when wise men do foolishly.
By my troll thou sayest true. Here comes Monsieur LeBeau.
With his mouth full of news.
Which you also told us at Pigeon Street, they're young. Bonjour, Monsieur LeBeau. What's the news?
Fair princess! You have lost much good sport.
Oh, sport of what color?
Is that what? Of what color? Madam, how shall I answer you?
Or as the destinies decree.
Well said, that's going on with the travel.
Nay, if I keep not my rug.
You amaze me. I would have told you of good wrestling, which you have lost the very sight of. Oh,
You tell us the manner of the wrestling?
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyships, you may see the end of it. For the best is yet to do, and here, where you are, they are coming to perform it.
Well, the beginning then is then buried.
There comes an old man and his 3 sons, 3 proper young men of excellent road judgment. The eldest of the 3 wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler, which in a moment threw him and broke 3 of his ribs, that there is little hope of life left in him. And so he served the 2nd, and so the 3rd.
Alas!
But what is the sport, good monsieur, that these ladies have lost?
Why, mistress!
Nothing. They make me wiser every day. This is the first I ever heard that breaking sport.
Well, I promise thee.
Shall we see
see this wrestling, cousin? I'm sure they are coming. Let's stay and see it.
Move out of the way for Duke Frederick. No thing to do with no further.
Come. Since the youth will not be entreated his own peril on his forwardness, this is mine.
The boat. She is yonder.
He is young yet looks successful.
Daughter and cousin, are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
Aye, my liege, so please you give us leave.
Well, you will take little delight in it, I can tell you. There is such odds in the man. In pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, lady. See if maybe you can move him.
Call him here, little Miss Yellowbow.
Good, my lord.
Young man, did you challenge Charles the wrestler?
No fair princess. He is the general challenger. I cannot see those others do to try with him.
Young gentlemen, your spirits are too bold for your years. We pray you for your own sake to take over your own safety and give over this attempt.
Do, youngster, for your reputation shall not therefore be surprised. We will make it our suit to the Duke that the wrestling will not go forward.
Beseech you, punish me not with your hard thoughts. Worry I confess me much guilty to deny such fair and excellent ladies anything. Let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial, wherein if I be foiled, there is but one shame who is never gracious. If killed, but one dead who is willing to be so. I do my friends no wrong, for I have none to lament me. The world no injury, for in it I have nothing. Only in the world I fill up a place, maybe better supplied when I made attempt.
The little strength that I have, I would it well with you.
Oh, he's coming! Oh. bear you away.
No! Hit me in the dick! I know your size! I want my mommy!
I tell you what is thy name?
It is Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Roland's voice.
It wish thou had been son to some man else. The world esteemed thy father honorable, but I did find him still my enemy. Thou wouldst have better pleased me with this deed hadst thou descended from another house. But thou art a gallant youth, fare thee well. How wouldst thou have been son to a different father?
I am more proud to be Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, who would not change that calling to be adopted heir to Frederick.
The world, my mother, loved his father dearly, and the whole world was on my mother's mind. Had I before known this young man, his son, I would have given him tears unto entreaty, or he should thus have ventured.
Gentle cousin, let us go thank and encourage him. My father's rough and envious disposition sticks me at my heart. Sir? You are well deserved. If you keep your promises and love but justly, as you've exceeded all promise, your mistress shall be happy.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. One out of suit with fortune that could give more, but whose hand lacks meekness.
Very well, fair gentlemen.
And I not say I thank you.
My right poet, my fortune, I will ask him what he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have wrestled well and overthrown more than your enemy.
Will we go?
Half with you.
What passion hangs these blades upon my tongue? I cannot speak to her, and yet she urged conference. Orlando, thou art overthrown! Or Charles, or something weaker, master's name.
Sir, I do in friendship counsel you to leave this place.
Thank you, sir. And I bid you tell me this. Which of the two is daughter to the Duke that he was at the wrestle?
Neither his daughter, if we judge by manners, but, yeah, indeed. The lesser is indeed his daughter, the other is daughter to the banished Duke. Sir, fare thee well. Hereafter, in a better world than this, I shall desire more love and knowledge of you.
I rest much bounty. Fare you well. Must I from smoke unto the smother, from a tyrant duke unto a tyrant brother. Oh, but heavenly Rosalind!
Rosalind, my cousin. Keep it up, Mercy, not a word.
Not one to throw at a dog.
But is all this for your mother?
No, all of it to my child's father. Oh, how full of that, and you do love him, because I do. Oh, look, here comes the Duke.
With his eyes full of anger.
Dispatch you with your safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, uncle.
You, cousin, within the next 10 days, if thou beest so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my thoughts bear with me.
Let it suffice that I trust thee not. Thou art thou mother's daughter. Pooh! There's enough.
As was I when you took her dukedom. As was I when you banished her. Treason is not inherited, my lord.
Daddy, can you
Celia, we stayed her for your sake, else had she with her mother ranged along.
I did not entreat to have her stay. It was your pleasure, your own remorse. I was too young that time to value her, but now that I know her, if she's been traded, why so am I?
Oh, thou art a fool. She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt seem more virtuous and be more proud and bright when she is gone. Then open not thy lips. For irrevocable is my doom, which I have laid upon her. She is bad.
That sentence then on me, my liege, for I cannot live without her company.
Thou art a fool. You needst to provide yourself. If thou wilt stay the time upon mine honor, and in the greatness of my word, you die.
Hey. Prithee, be cheerful. Knows I not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter?
Well, that he hath not.
No, hath not. Wasn't the lack of love that teaches thee that thou art one? Shall we be surrendered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No! Let my father seek another end. Therefore devise with me whether we should go and what to bear with us. And do not leave me out of it.
Why, whither shall we go?
To seek my aunt in the forest of Art. I will put myself in a kind of poor and attire, with a kind of unloved sweat, like you. And so we shall go along, we never stand at this.
Were it not better, because I am more than common tall, that I did suit me, all points like a man?
What shall I call you now?
I'll have no worse name than Joseph's own case, and look, therefore, you will call me Ganymede. But what will you do?
Something that has reference to my state. No longer Celia, but alien. No.
Oh, because of what if we engage to steal the Countess? You will be a trumpet to our travels.
You will go over the wild world. Leave me alone. Now, let's away to liberty and not to banishment.
I sort of by going. I don't know what he did, but
The road is gone, I will see you
yeah,
off. Your grace will go to run.
This fairy and the princess gentlewoman confesses she recently overheard your daughter and your cousin much commend the parts and graces of the wrestler that did but loyally foil the city charms.
Believes wherever they're gone that yours is surely in their company.
Send this to his brother. Fetch that gallant hither. If he be absent, then send his brother to me, and I'll make him depart. Do this suddenly, and let search and inquisition not quail to bring again these foolish runaways. Go! Go!
Who's that?
Oh, master! Oh, my sweet master! Oh, my gentle master! loathe it. Why? What make you here? Why are you virtuous? Why do people love you? I mean, really? Wherefore are you gentle, strong, and valiant? Why would you be so fond to overcome the bonny prize of the humorous Duke?
Wilson, what's the matter?
Oh, unhappy youth, come not within these doors. Within this roof, the enemy of all your graces lives. Your brother! No, not brother, yet the son! Yet not the son, I will not call him son of him, I will call his father! He hath heard your praises, Orlando, and this night he means to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you within it! Yes! Fire, Orlando! Fire! If he fail of that, he will have other means to cut you off. I overheard him at his practices. There is no place. This beach is but a butchery. Abhor it, fear it, do not enter it.
Whither also would thou have me go?
No matter whither, so you come not here. Orlando, Sam, the stage manager, could you please bring me my crowns? Yes. Orlando, I have $500. Yes, and here it is. Here is that gold, and all this I give to you. Please, let me be your servant. Though I look old, yet I am strong and round and lusty. Oh, please let me go with you. I'll do the service of a younger ball in all your business and necessities.
Oh, good old man. How well in thee appears the constant service of the antique world, when service meant for duty and not for meat. But come thy ways, we'll go along together. There we have thy youthful wages spent. We'll come upon some settled low content.
Oh, master, go on, and I will follow you to the next gasp!
Melancholy takes, grieves that path, and in that kind swears you do more usurp than not your brother that hath banished you.
Today, my Lord of Amiens and myself did steal behind him as he lay along under an oak. His antique roof peeps out upon the brook that brawls along the which place a poor sequestered stag that from the hunter's aim had taken the hurt. Did come to languish.
What's the case? Did he not moralize?
Oh yes, and to 1,000 similes.
Did you leave him in
How weary are my spirits!
Oh, I care not for my spirits if my legs were not so weary.
I pray you bear with me. I can go no further.
You know, for my part, I would rather bear with you than bury you.
Well, this is the Forest of Arden.
Wow, now I'm in Arden. You know, when I was at home, I was in a better place, but, well, travelers must be content.
I'd be so touchstone. Oh, look, here comes the young man.
Dude! Alright? That is the way to make her scorn you still.
Oh, but Corey! Thou knowest how I do love her!
I partly guess, for I've loved her now.
No, Corby, thou hast not. Yes, no, in my youth, I'm sure there was as gentle as a lover that ever sighed upon the midnight pillow, but thy love were like unto mine, but never man hath loved so. How many actions most ridiculous hast thou been drawn into by thy fantasy?
Into 1,000 that I have forgotten.
Thou hast loved me so heartily. And thou hast even run into the slightest of folly. My passion runs into me. Well, thou hast not loved. Thou hast sat, as I do now, with thy hearing in thy mistress's praise. Well, thou hast not loved.
Are you sure you like girls?
And thou hast not broken from company abruptly as my passion runs into me. Well, thou hast not loved. It's Phoebe! Phoebe!
Don't! This shepherd's passion.
Shepherd!
Not upon my fashion.
And mine too, but it grows something weary.
I pray one of you ask. One demand if he for gold will give us anything to eat. I almost faint to death.
Oh, fine. Holla, clown!
He's not my husband.
You didn't take your fist for it.
No, that was done.
Who called?
Your bet!
Whoa! My betters! Your betters! Else, all in.
Please, I say. Good evening to you, friends.
Oh, and to you, gentle
What are you drinking?
sir, and to you all.
Shepherd.
Do you know anywhere in this place we buy love or gold can, in this desert place by entertainment, bring us to where we may rest ourselves and feed? For there is a young maid with travel much oppressed that she thinks for
Fair, sir. I wish for her sake, more than for my own, my fortune were more able to relieve her. I am shepherd to another man, and do not shear the fleeces that I wear. Oh, my master is a churlish disposition, and little recks to find the way to heaven by doing deeds of hospitality. Besides, his cows, his flocks, and bounds of feed are now on sale. And as our sheep go down, by reason of his absence, there is nothing that you can do. Think of it. But what is, come see, and in my voice, most welcome shall you be.
I prithee, shepherd. If it stands with honesty, buy thou the cottage, the pasture and the flock, and thou shalt have to pay for it of us. We will get there.
I like this place and could really waste my time in it.
Surely the everything is to be sold. Surely the things go. If you like upon report, the soil, the profit, and this kind of life, I will your very faithful feeder be. Buy it with your gold, right, son?
Farewell, kind master.
If I bring thee not something to eat, then I give thee leave to die.
Jesus fucking kid.
But if thou diest ere I come, thou art a mocker of my labour. Well said. I will bear thee some shelter, and thou shalt not die for lack of a dinner if there live anything in this forest. Cheerly goodwill, sir.
Please fucking kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between and all together, are you having a good time? Do you know what's happening?
Yes, we do.
And if you maybe kind of almost know what's happening, you might get a free shot. Our first question. Why did Duke Frederick banish Rosamond? Is it A, she stole his favorite name? Is it B, she had been caught sneaking out of her room? Is it C, Rosamond's mother was banished and now he does not trust Rosamond? Or is it D, she was in love with they fooled us moral on the time. My lungs began to crow like Chanticleer. The fools could be so deep contemplative, and I did laugh sans intermission, an hour by his style. Oh, worthy fool, 1 minute then accordion, and says, if ladies have but youth and grace, they have the wit to know it. And in his grave, which is as dry as the remainder biscuit after a voyage, and has strange places crammed with observation, which he vents in motley forms. Oh, worthy fool, I'm jealous for my coat.
What fool is this?
Worthy fool, I'm telling you, you get me in my motley, give me leave to speak my mind, and I will through and through cleanse the foul body of this infested world, if it will patiently receive my medicine.
I on thee. I can tell what thou wouldst do.
What for counter would I do was good?
Most mischievous thou sin, unchiding sin, for thou hast been a libertine, as sensual as the brutish sting itself, and all the embossed swords and the headed eagles. But thou, with license of 3-foot half-cock, would thus disgorge into the general world.
And eat no more!
Like drinking no
He dies that touches any of this fruit till I and my affairs are answered.
What would you have? Your gentleness shall move us to force more than your force move us to gentleness.
I almost died for food, and let me have it.
Take the feet and welcome to our table.
Be so gentle. Thought that all things had been savage here, and therefore put I on the countenance of stern commandment. But let gentleness my strong enforcement be, for which hope I blush and hide my sword.
Put you down, you gentlemen.
Then, but forbear your food a little while. There is an old poor man who after me has many a weary step rolled in pure love. Till he be first sufficed, oppressed with 2 weak evils, age and hunger. I will not touch a bit.
Go find him out, and we will nothing waste till you return.
I thank ye, and be blessed for your good comfort.
Thou seest, we are not all alone unhappy. This wide and universal theatre is far more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play in.
all the world's a stage. And all them men and women merely players. They got their entrances, they got their exits, and each man in his time plays several parts. The acts being 7 agents. First, the infant, mewling and puking in the nursemaid's arms. Then, the whining schoolboy with his satchel and his shining morning face, shrieking like a snail unwillingly to school. Then, the lover, sighing to his mistress' eyebrow. Then, a soldier, full of strange curses, bearded like a pine, jealous of others, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking a formal reputation even in the cannon's mouth. The justice, good round belly, there came online, eyes severe, well trimmed, full of wide saws and modern instances. So he played his part. Next scene shifts to that lean and slippered panel, spectacles on nose, pouch on hip, his
of trousers, well saved, a world too wide for Drunk Shank, and that big manly voice turned back to childish treble, pipes and a whistle with a sound. Last scene of all, it ends in strange, eventful history. Second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Woo!
Not that impressive. It's not like you said it in Mandarin.
Want a drink?
整个世界是一座所有的男男女女，我是烟云罢了。他们有上场，有下场，一个人一上班，演好几个角色。I can't do it.
牛逼！
Sit down, your venerable bird, and let's eat.
Oh, so hungry. This food is so good. But you know what would be better than this sticky bread? A song.
Let's get this party started, yeah!
Tell me, good old man, thou art right welcome as thy masters. Give me your hand, and let me all your fortunes.
Oh, I like the way you wiggle, baby.
Not seen him since, sir. That cannot be.
I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I told you I don't know where he is.
Find thy brother. Wheresoever he is, seek him with candle. Bring him dead or living. Or turn thou no more to seek a living in our territory. Thy lands, and all things that dost thou call thine worth seizing, do we seize, till thou can end thee of what we think of thee by thy brother's mouth.
Oh, your highness. Oh, I wish you knew my hardness. I never loved my brother in my life.
witness of my love. Oh, Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts are character, that every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy beauty witness everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, the unexpressive she.
How like this shepherd's life?
You know, truly, shepherd. In respect of itself,
Yeah, it's an alright life, but in respect that it is a shepherd's life.
it is not. Now, as it is a solitary life, yeah, pleases me okay.
In respect that it is solitary, it's a very wild life.
As it is in the fields, yes, it pleases me well, but in respect that it is not in the court, it is tedious. And as there is no more plenty in it,
Put a little lead in your pencil.
it goes much against my stuff. So, hast thou any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No more, but that I know, the more one sickens, the worse at ease he is. And that he that wants money, means, and content is without three good friends. That the property of rain is to wet and fire to burn. That good pastures make thatch. And that a great cause of the night is lack of the sun. That he that hath learned no wit by nature nor art may complain of good breeding, or else comes of a very dull family.
Such a one is a natural philosopher.
Here comes young Master Ganymede, my new mistress, his brother.
From the east to western end, no jewel is like Rosalind. Her worth being mounted on the wind, through all world bears Rosalind.
Who the fuck is Rosalind?
All the pictures fairest lined are but black to
Who the fuck is Rosalind?
Let no fair be kept in mind, but the fair of Rosalind.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I can rhyme you 8 years altogether, suppers and dinners and sleeping hours excluded. It is the right butter woman's right tomorrow. Oh, for a taste. Ooh, if a heart do lack a hind, let them seek out Rosalind. If this cat is after kindness, so be sure will Rosalind. Winter garments must be lined in so much slender Rosalind. Those that reap machine they bind, and then to cart with Rosalind. Hey! Oh, the sweetest nut is the showerest rhyme. Such a nut is Rosalind. He with sweetest rose will find his lover's prick in Rosalind. These are the very false gallop of verses. How do you infect yourself with them?
Peace, you dull fool. I found them on a tree.
Truly, that tree yielded bad fruit. Come, shepherd, let us make an honorable retreat to someone's on his period. Let's go.
going to bring him any aid of the south side.
Oh, but does he know that I am in this forest and in man's apparel? Oh, looks he as fresh as he did the day he wrestled.
I found him under a tree like a dropped acorn.
Oh, it won't make me call Joe's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience. Proceed. There he lay, like a wounded knight.
Oh, how pity to see such a sight when it well becomes the ground.
Cry hard to thy tongue, I prove it close but unseasonably. He was furnished like a hunter.
Ominous! He comes to kill my heart!
I would sing my song without bed, and I bring it out of tune.
Dost thou know I am a woman? When I think, I must speak. Sweet, say on.
And thou bringest me out of tune. Sort, is that he that comes here?
What is he? Let us sleep away and note him.
I thank you for your kindness, but I had as lief have been alone. And so had I, but yet for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society. Oh, God be with you. Let's meet as little as we can. I do desire we may be better strangers. And I desire you to mar no more trees of writing love songs in their barks. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. She's gonna love to hear that. I will tell you to mar no more of my verses with reading them ill-favored. Rosalind is your love's name? Yes, just, I don't like your name. There was no thought of pleasing you when she was christened. What stature is she? Just as high as my heart. You're full of pretty answers. Have you been acquainted with goldsmiths' wives and counted them out of rings? Not so, but I wanted you right painted cloth from whence you have studied your questions. You have a nimble wit. I think it was made of Atalanta's heels. Would you sit down a moment with me and we can rail against our mistress of the world and all our misery?
I've tried no breather but myself. Against whom I know the most faults.
The worst fault you've got is to be in love.
It's a fault I would not take from your best virtue, I'm weary.
I was looking for a fool when I found you.
He is drowned in the void. Look but in, and you shall see him.
Why, there I'll see my own reflection.
Which I take to either be a fool or a cipher.
I'm weary of you. Adieu.
I'm glad of your departure. Adieu, good Monsieur Menton.
I saucy lucky. And under that habit lay the knave with him. Did you hear, Horace?
Aye. Very well. What would you?
Oh, I pray thee, what is the clock?
You should ask what time of day. There is no clock.
Oh, then there's no true lover in the forest, else sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
And why not the swift of the time? Would that not have been as proper?
No, time travels in diverse paces with diverse persons. Oh.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
Well, with this shepherdess. Here in the skirts of the forest like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you a native of this place? Your accent is something fine that you purchased from so removed where.
Ah, I have been told of many, but in good truth, sir, it was indeed an old religious uncle of mine who taught me to speak, who was in his youth an inland man,
one who knew courtship too well. For there, he fell in love. I have heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God that I am not a woman. Remember. To be touched with so many giddy offences that he hath generally taxed their whole sex withal.
What were the principal offences that he laid to the charge of them?
There were none principal. They were all like one another as halfpence.
Prithee, recount some of them.
Nay, I will not pass up my physic on those that are sick. There is a young man who haunts this forest and abuses our young plants by carving Rosaline in their barks. Hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies on brambles, all forsooth deifying the name of Rosaline. If I could meet that fancy monger, ooh, I would give him some good counsel, but he seems to have the quotidian of love.
I am he that is so love-shaped. I pray you tell me your
There are none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me how to know a man in love in which cage and rushes. I am sure you are no prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and sunken, which you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. But I pardon you for that, for simply having in beard is a young brother's revenue. Then your hose should be ungartered, your bonnet unbanded, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man. You are rather point device in your accoutrements, that's loving yourself more than the lover of any other.
I bear you, I could make thee believe that I love.
Me believe it. You may as well make her that you love believe it. But, in good truth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees wherein Rosaline is so admired?
I swear to you, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he. An unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love that your rhymes
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
love is merely a madness. And I tell you, one that deserves a dark house and whip as madmen do. And the only reason why they're not so punished and cured is that the lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are in love too. Yet, I profess, curing it by counsel.
Did you ever cure any so?
Yes, one. And in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me. At which point would I be but a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles. But every passion something, and for no passion truly anything, as boys and women are, for the most part, cattle heads with colour, would now like him, then loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, then weep for him, then spit at him. That I changed my suitor from this mad humour of love to a living humour of madness, which had the full stream of the world, and to live in a nook merely monastic. And thus I cured him. And this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart. There will not be one spot of love in it.
I would not be cured.
I would cure you if you were to call me Rosalind and come every day to my cot and woo me.
Now, by the faith of my love, I will. Tell me, where do you live?
Go with me to it, and I will show it to you. Oh, and by the way, you must tell me where in the forest you live. Shall we go, sister?
Lead on, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.
Rosalind.
Thank you.
The wonderful, beautiful tale. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy does hail. Come apace, Audrey. Come here, girl. Come here, Audrey. Come here. There she is. I'll fetch up your good goats, Audrey. Well, am I the man yet, Audrey? And tell me, Audrey, does my simple feature these...
Lord warns us. Your feature. What feature?
You know, I am here with thee and thy goats as the most capricious poet.
Capricious.
Honest, Ovid.
Coffin!
No! Was among the Goths.
Oh, knowledge ill inhabited.
Oh, knowledge.
Where's the Jove in a thatched hut? You know, when a man's verses cannot be understood, it strikes a man more dead than a great reckoning in a small room. What the gods have made thee poetical.
Poetical? I don't know what poetical is. Is it honest? Indeed and word? Is it a true thing?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most fitting.
Do you wish the gods had made me poetical?
This bitch? I do truly, for thou swearest to me that thou art honest. If thou wert a poet, I'd have some hope that thou didst fame.
Would you not have me honest?
No, truly, because to have honesty coupled with beauty were to be to have honey as a sauce to sugar. And I'm keto. I'm very cool.
Well, I am not fair, and so I pray the gods make me honest.
And to cast away honesty upon a foul slut were be to put good meat into an unclean dish.
Well, I am not a slut.
I know.
Though thank the gods for that. Take your tongue off.
Praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come soon after. But be it as it may, I will marry thee, Audrey. And to that end, I have been with Mistress Martext of the next village, who has agreed to meet us here in this place to, couple us.
I fancy this meeting.
God, give us joy!
Amen. And a man may. Here comes Madame Martext. Get your...
Is there no man here to give the woman?
Oh, I'm gonna take her as a gift of anything.
motley. And will you, a man of your breeding, be married under a bush like a beggar? Get you to a church. Have a good priest that can tell you what marriage is. This one is just going to join you like they join wainscot, and one of you will prove a shrunk pale and war.
You know what? I am not of the mind. But if I were, 'tis better to be married of her than any other, for she is not likely to marry us well. And not being married well, it gives me a good excuse hereafter to leave my wife.
Go with me, let me counsel you.
Come, Audrey, we must be married. And despite the fact that thou art foul and
That man that had the tongue, I say, is no man. If with his tongue he cannot please a woman. Men's vows are women's traitors.
Well, I couldn't sooner.
Teacher, I have a man's mind, but a woman's might. From women's eyes, this doctrine I sky. They sparkle still, that bright Promethean fire. They are the books, the arts, the academies that show, inspire, and nourish. Else, none at all in aught proves Oh, tiger's heart, wrapped in a woman's hide. Oh, touchstone! Never talk to me, I will weep. Do I really have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man?
But why did he say he would come this morning and comes not?
Nay, certainly. He has no truth in him. Is there? Well, he's not a pick-a-purse or horse stealer, but for his verity and love, I think he's as concave as a common cupboard, or worm-eaten nut.
Not true in love?
Well, when he is in, but I think he's not in.
But you have heard of her, downright, that she was.
Oh, that's a brave man. Writes brave verses, speaks brave words, swears brave oaths, and breaks them bravely. Quite to burst the heart of his lover, but all's brave that youth, folly, and mouth bounce. Look who comes here.
This is my mistress. Bonjour. No. See that mistress? Yes? No?
Hi.
Mistress and master. Often you inquire after the shepherd. They complained of love. Who saw sitting banging on the turf, praising the proud, disdainful shepherdess? It was his mistress.
Okay, and well, what of him?
She has truly played between the pale complexion of true love and the red glow of scorn and proud disdain. Go hence, little, and I shall conduct you.
Oh,
If you mark it.
faith, the
you this sight, and you shall say I will prove a busy actor in their play.
Yes. Oh, Phoebe, see that you love me now, but see that sort of bitterness. But the common executioner, his heart had done accustomed to death, but his axe fallen, both not upon the humble neck, but it begs pardon. Will you stir me, he that lives and dies?
Ugh. I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. You tell me there is murder in mine eyes. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes that are the softest and frailest of things that close their coward gates on atomies should be called butchers, tyrants, murderers. Oh, now do I frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, then let them kill me. Now thou counterfeit to swoon, why now fall down? Oh, but if thy canst, well, for shame, for shame. Like not to say mine eyes are murderers. Well, show me the wound mine eyes have made in thee. Scratch thee with a pin, some scar remains of it. Lean upon a bush, and the cicatrice and palpable impression on thy palm some moment keeps, but now mine eyes, which I have darted at And I'll employ thee too. Say, know'st thou the man that spoke to me a while?
Not very well. Goodbye, Memo.
Think not that I love him, though I ask of him. 'Tis a pretty youth. But he speaks well. What care I for words? Though he that speaks them well pleases those that hear it as well. 'Tis a pretty youth, but not that pretty. Sure, he's proud, but his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing about him was his complexion. But sure as father's tongue did make offence, his eyes did make it up. He is not very tall. Sure, for his years, he is tall. His legs were so-so, but tis well. There were some women, Sylvia's, had they marked him in parcels, as did I, would have come close to falling in love with him. But I love him not. I mean, I hate him. I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said mine eyes were black and my hair black. And now I have remembered he scorned me from my head and from my heart. I will be bitter and passing short. Come with me, Sylvius. Yes. Tell me where to go, things so complicated. Into honesty, I'm never gonna find you playing. No.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Oh, well, how now, Orlando? You a lover and you serve me such another trick. Never come in my sight more.
My fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love.
Forgive me, dear Rosalind.
Forgive him! Forgive him! No! Don't forgive him!
Woo me. I got it. Come, woo me. But now, I may not holiday you, but I would like enough to consent. Come on, what would you say to me now? And I were your very, very Rosalind.
I would kiss before I spoke.
Stay. Thou had better speak first, and when you are gravel for lack of matter, then you might take occasion to kiss.
But how if that kiss be denied?
Well, then she puts you to entreaty, and there begins new matter. Am I not your Rosalind?
I would take some joy seeing you up, because then I would be speaking of her.
Well, then, in her own person, I say, I would not have you.
Then in mine own person, I die.
No, faith die not, die by attorney. The poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all that time there was not one man died in his own person, bid illicit in a love cause. Men have died from time to time and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
love me, Rosalind.
Yes. A will I. Fridays and Saturdays and all. Come, sister, you will be the priest and marry us.
Yes, I pray thee, marry us.
Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
I cannot say the words.
You must begin. Will you, Orlando?
Go to. Will you, Orlando? I have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
I, but when?
Why now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
And I do take thee, Orlando, for my husband. Time's up. Kid, how long will you have her after you have possessed her?
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I must leave thee.
But, Love, I cannot be out of the sight of you for 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke at dinner. Come 2 o'clock, I'll be with thee again.
You are simply Mr. Dorset. You're not free!
But cuz, my pretty little cuz! That thou didst know that many fathom deep, I am lost. Liliana, I cannot be out of the sight of Orlando. I will go find a tree and sigh till he comes.
Our first question of our second public quiz. What has Duke Oliver to do? Is it A, give him a manicure? No knees, no knees. B, kill Touchdown? No. C, find Orlando and bring him back? Yes. Or the D, wrestle Charlie? Yes. Hey! Hey! Well done.
Alright, for one shot, your question is, why has Ganymede agreed to meet regularly with Orlando in the forest? Is it A, to teach him to read?
Oh, yeah.
Letters? B, to teach him magic?
Yes.
C, to cure him of COVID? To cure him of love?
Well, a round of applause for our second. One more question, and this question is for a shot and a ball.
I will be doing this question because, sir, we are going to go through the entire play. Pay attention, it is very important. I'm going to speak quickly. Keep open eyes on me, okay? So Rosalind and Orlando, they met because he wrestled wrestled and it was very sexy. They fell in love. And Duke Frederick, guess what he did? He banished Rosalind and then was going to kill Orlando, so Orlando left the town. Okay, so Orlando left. And then when they went into the forest, Rosalind brought Celia and Touchstone. Now Rosalind and Celia, they changed their names to Ganymede and Adiana. And Orlando brought his best friend, which happens to be a volleyball. We're not quite sure about that. And then when Orlando went into the forest, he met Duke Sr. Now Duke Sr., little known fact, also banished by Duke Frederick. Duke Frederick, he's a rascal. Oh, rascal he is. What's her name? Rosalind. That's her name. I'm very drunk. I'm so sorry. Rosalind. Duke Sr. is Rosalind's mother.
But you didn't
Okay?
know that.
And you didn't know that. Duke Sr. is Rosalind's mother. Now, Rosalind and Celia and Touchstone, they met Sylvius in the forest. And Sylvius introduced them to Phoebe. Okay? Now, Orlando and Rosalind, they met in the forest, but they didn't recognize each other because Rosalind looks like a dude. So, and because Rosalind looks like a dude, Phoebe fell in love with Rosalind. So it's a big uh-oh. A big uh-oh. And then also, Touchstone met this girl named Audrey, and they fell in love. We're not quite sure how that's relevant, and feels just like plot hooks. But my question to you is, who does Sylvius love? Okay? Who does Sylvius love?
Oh, alas, poor shepherd. Do you know
here comes more company.
Who could it be?
Almost on.
Take your top off.
Take your top off.
Pray you, fair ones, if you know where in the preludes of this forest stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees.
Oh, where's this place? Down by the neighbor bottom. The rank of boys is by the murmuring stream left on your right hand. We'll bring you to the place. But that's how the housekeeper himself is none within.
Take his top off.
Such garments. The boy is fair, of female favor, and bestows himself like a ripe sister. The woman, low and browner than her brother. Are you not the owners of the house I did inquire for?
No boast, being honest to say we are.
Orlando does commend him to you both, and to that shepherd youth he doth instruct all Are you he?
I am. What must we understand of this?
Some of my shame, if you will, and what man I am, and how, and why, and where this name is staying.
I pray you, tell it.
From the first to last, when last the young Orlando parted from you, he left to promise to return again within an hour. Hasting through the forest, lo, what befell. He threw his eye aside and marked what object did present itself. A wretched, ragged man. About his neck, a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself, who, with her head nibble and threat, approached the opening of his mouth. But suddenly, seeing Orlando, it unlinked itself and with indignant gills did slip away. A lioness, udders all drawn, dry, lay crouching, head on ground with cat-like watch. With that the sleeping man concerned, for 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. This scene, Orlando approached the man and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
I have heard of that same brother, and he said he was most unnatural that to live amongst men.
But of Orlando, did he leave him there through to the soft and hungry lioness?
Twice did he purpose so and turned his back, but kindness, nobler than revenge, and nature truer than his just occasion, made him give battle to the lioness, who quickly fell before his feet, and which, hurtling from miserable slumber, I await.
Are you his brother?
Was you he rescued?
Was it you that disordered and contrived to kill him? Oh, no.
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not shame to tell you what man I am, and since my conversion so sweetly tastes me that I am.
But of Orlando, did he the handkerchief? What about the handkerchief?
Oh.
Hey.
From the first to last, betwixt us two tears, our reencountment did he most kindly bathe as to how I came to this desert place. In brief, he led me to the gentle Duke who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly unto his cave. There, stripped himself.
Strip yourself!
And here, on his arm, torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled, and now he fainted, and cried in fainting upon Rosa, in which I recovered him, bound up his wound, and in some small space, being strong at heart, he sent me hither, stranger as I am, to tell you this story that you might excuse his promise. And handkerchief died in his blood unto the shepherd youth that he doth his work call Rosa.
Why? No, Ganymede!
Many will swoon when they look upon blood.
There is more in it.
you lack a man's heart. I love Ailey. Is it possible that on so little acquaintance you should like her? That but seeing you should love her? And loving woo and wooing she should grant? And will you persevere to enjoy her? Neither call the giving is a fitting question. The property of her small acquaintance, my son wooing, or her son consenting, but say with me, I love Ailey Anna! With me, she loves me. Consent with both that he may enjoy each other. It shall be to your good, for the revenue and all the houses of Sir Roland the Voice will I estate upon you, and here live and die as well, you have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow, and thither will I invite the Duke and all his contented followers. Go you now, prepare the for. Look you, here comes my
Orlando! Oh, how it doth grieve to see thee wear thy heart in a scar.
It is my art,
I thought thy heart had been wounded by the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited to swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, with greater wonders than that.
Oh no, I know where you are. The name is true, for your brother and my sister no sooner looked but they met. No sooner met but they loved. No sooner loved but they sighed. No sooner sighed but they asked one another the reason. No sooner knew the reason but they sought remedy. And in these degrees they have made a pair of stairs to marriage. They are in the very ranks of love and they will forever. Clubs cannot part them.
They will be married tomorrow. And I'll bid the Dukes of nuptials. How bitter it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes.
Why then, tomorrow I cannot serve your turn for Rosalind?
No longer live by me.
Okay. Know of me then, for now I speak to some purpose. Now that I know you are a gentleman of good conceit, I have, since I was 3-year-old, conversed with a magician. If you love Rosalind, tomorrow when your brother marries Aliena, shall you marry her?
Speakest thou so means?
I do, by my life, which I tender dearly. But I say, I am a magician! Tomorrow, you will be married, and to Rosalind, if you will.
To Rosalind?
Oh, look, here comes the lover of mine and the lover of hers.
Good, you have shown me much of gentleness to shed the less my grief to me.
I care not if I have, it is my study to seem despiteful and ungentle. You are there followed by a faithful shepherd. Shepherd! Look on him, he worships you.
Good shepherd,
Shepherd!
tell this man what is to love.
Oh, it's to be all made of sights and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
So am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no women.
We're all in faith and service, and so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
So am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no women.
Oh, to be all made of fantasy, all made of passion, all made of wishes, all adoration, all duty, all observance, all patience and impatience. So am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
So am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no
untunable.
We kept time. We lost not our time.
No, I count time. I count it as time lost to hear such a ditty. Okay, no. God be with you, and God mend your voice. Yes? Sometimes do not.
Patience once more while our compact is urged. Okay, Duke, you say that you will give your Rosalind when I bring her?
That I would, had I kingdoms to give with her.
And you say that you will receive her when I bring her?
That would I, for I have all kingdoms king.
You say that you will marry me if I be willing?
Well, I die thereafter.
But if you do refuse to marry me, you will give yourself to this respectable shepherd.
So be the God.
And you say that you will marry Phoebe if she be willing?
But to have her in death for one thing.
Okay, I have promised to make this matter all even. Keep your word, O Duke, to give your daughter, you yours, Orlando to receive her daughter. Keep your word, Phoebe, to wed me, or else refusing me to wed the shepherd. Keep your word always to marry Phoebe if she do refuse to marry me. And from hence I go to make all these doubts even.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go, Tammy.
Salutations and greetings to you all. Come a pace, Audrey.
My lady, this is the motley-minded gentleman who I've so often met in the forest. He isn't a courtier, or so he says.
If any man doubt that, let him put me in my purgation. I have trod a measure, sir. A lady hath flattened me. I have been politic with my friend, and smooth with mine enemy. I have had undone 3 tailors. Thank you very much. I have had 4 quarrels and like to have fought 1.
And how was that taken up?
Ah, faith, we met and found that the quarrel was upon the 7th cause.
7 caught. My lady, how like you this fellow?
I like him very well.
God isle you, mistress. I desire you the like. But I press in here amongst the rest of the country copulatives to swear and to forswear.
According as marriage binds and blood breaks, a poor virgin. An ill-fathomed thing, but mine own. By some poor judgment of mine, to take that which no woman else will.
Rich honesty dwells like a miser in a poor house, like a pearl in your foul oyster.
The 7th cause? How did you find that quarrel upon the 7th cause?
Upon a lie, 7 times removed. You must bear your body more seeming. Yeah? If you pay attention, there might be a shot in it. that he was in the mind, it was. This is called the retort courteous. Now, retort courteous. Now, if again I were to tell him that his beard was not well cut, he would say that he cut it to please himself. This is called the quick modest. Now, if again I were to tell this fellow that his beard was not well cut, well, then he would disable my judgment. This is called the reply churlish. Now, if again I were to tell him his beard was not well cut, well, he would say that I spake not true. This is called the reproof valiant. And if again I were to tell him his beard was not well cut, that worked out well. Well, we quarreled, sir, by book, as you have books for things like manners. And I'll list you the degrees. The first, the retort courteous. The second, the quick modest. The third, the reply churlish. The fourth, the reproof valiant. The fifth, the counterfeit quarrelsome. The sixth, the lie circumstantial. And the seventh, the lie direct. Everyone gets a shot. Well done. Except for the lie direct, and that may be avoided too, but with an if. As if you say so, then I say so.
Oh, yeah.
Your if is the only peacemaker. There is much virtue in if. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
me.
Kiss!
I would kiss as many of you the kings